Tackle anything from mountains to mud holes on a legendary Sportsman ATV. Get more done with a hard-working Ranger, or elevate your adventure in a versatile Polaris General. Now's the time to find your perfect ride. With financing as low as 3.99% APR for 36 months and savings up to $3,500 during the Polaris New Year's sales event at Kurtz Polaris, 2904 West Broadway in Missoula and Highway 83 in Sealy. The mountains are full of snow, and Kurtz has all the best machines, apparel, and accessories to take full advantage of the season. Online at KurtzPolaris.com, the most fun you can have in snow. Kurtz Polaris, winter awaits. Offers valid in U.S. through 2/29/20 on new 2016 through 2020 vehicles. Subject to credit approval. Offers vary by model. See dealer for details. Always wear a helmet. Never drink and ride.
Hi, this here is the King, and I'm speaking to you once again for all them good old boys and girls down there at Rockin' Rudy's. It's where they're having their great big old gigantic store-wide sale. You know, most of you probably don't know, but in 1970, I was sworn in as a federal deputy by one of the greatest presidents of all time, Richard M. Nixon. So when I got a call from Rudy, I naturally thought it was from Rudy G, trying to get me to help him out with his Ukraine gig. But no, it wasn't Rudy G, it was Rockin' Rudy, wanting me to help him out with his huge, gigantic store-wide sale. It's where the whole store is on sale. All their cards, candy, jewelry, music, toys, body products, all on sale. And don't forget about their new vinyl and turntable store on Ronan Street. Rockin' Rudy's, they're on sale now.
I have Dr. Stephen Hardy here from Northwest Plastic Surgery Associates. Dr. Hardy, it seems like seeking surgical or non-invasive solutions to problems like sagging skin and wrinkles is becoming much more common for both women and men. What questions should folks be asking when researching these procedures?
You know, the most important things to know about your plastic surgeon are if they're certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery and if they're a member of the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. I take great pride in being a board-certified plastic surgeon for 25 years and having been able to provide this care to the community in western Montana for the past 20 years.
How does someone know what kinds of procedures are best for their goals?
Well, we're all different, and we have different goals and different expectations. In a consultation, we thoroughly review the medical history and those goals and expectations, and at that point set up a personalized plan of care.
Contact Northwest Plastic Surgery Associates, nwpsa.com, or call 728-3811.
Guys, you're not alone. Half of all men have erectile dysfunction. Don't wait for a little blue pill to kick in. Get your sex life back with Gainswave Therapy at New Health, Montana. Gainswave is a safe, 20-minute medical treatment that breaks up blockages and repairs blood vessels. Gainswave is simple, non-invasive, and available at New Health, Montana here in Missoula. For a limited time, you can receive 2 treatments free as part of our pilot program. Visit newhealthmontana.com to learn more.
ESPN Radio for Western Montana, KKVU HD3 Stevensville, and 102.9 FM on K275BS Missoula. It's 4 o'clock. Welcome to Tootell and Nuanez, Montana's only statewide sports talk show. Broadcast on 102.9 ESPN Radio for Western Montana and across the state on SWX Television. I like football! Now, sports talk from Montana for Montana. Live from the Kurtz Polaris studio, here is Ryan Tootell and Coulter Nuanez.
Hello, Montana. The Grizzly men get past Idaho. Bobcats fall to Eastern. The Grizzlies surpass 1,000 wins at home in the history of men's basketball. Impressive, and Super Bowl 54 is all set. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Tootell and Nuanez, happy to be with you on this Monday afternoon. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Hope you had an outstanding weekend. Thanks for being with us on your radios across the state on SWX Montana Television or through the power of the internet as well. We are happy to be on board with all of you. If you'd like to call 329-1899 is the phone number. All guests join us via the Rankish Brothers RV phone line. If you'd like to find us on the web and listen on the internet, 1029ESPN.com is where you go, you listen live on the Listen Live tab. It is available thanks to Opportunity Bank, your local bank, your opportunity. Let's take a look at what we got in the show today. We're going to cover all the basketball that happened with state of Montana teams playing in them. The Grizzlies moved to 6-1 on the season with a very close, hard-fought 67-63 win over Idaho in Missoula over the weekend. Montana State, they fall at home to Eastern Washington, 71-58. Eastern Washington with a very strong last 10-12 minutes of the basketball game to end up with a double-digit victory in Bozeman on Saturday. The Bobcats fall out to 3-4. There are 4 teams, by the way, in second place right now at 4-2. So we will go through that stuff where we're at. Montana, the win against Idaho also was the 1,000th home win for the Grizzlies. So we'll use that as an entry point to some of the history of Dahlberg Arena. We'll hear from Travis DeCure on that as well. We also will get into what's going on with some Montanans who are playing basketball elsewhere, namely Trace Tinkle. 22 points in the Washington State, but it put him over the 2,000-point plateau for his career. And he's only the 16th player in Pac-12 history to hit 2,000 points in their career. So very impressive for Trace Tinkle there at Oregon State. So we'll get into that. Top of the hour, spend some time with football. The Kansas City Chiefs, an outstanding win, 35-24, able to overcome the Tennessee Titans, who had an unbelievable run, but it stops at Arrowhead, and the San Francisco 49ers made the Green Bay Packers look just like they had no business ever winning even a single game this entire season. Horrendous by the Packers, outstanding by the 49ers. San Francisco going to the Super Bowl, best defense in football versus the best offense in football. I think that's a matchup that a lot of people think is pretty juicy. So we will get into that as well in that game. And also, a bunch of stuff happening at the high school level. Some wrestling stuff that's going on, especially we got some meet updates for you. Now MHSA going to sanction women's or girls, I guess, girls wrestling as well. So we will cover that for you as well. Some basketball stuff after that. We will have after the show today, by the way, Boston, Los Angeles NBA hoops for you on ESPN Radio. So we will get that going for you. In fact, that game will be in progress when we get to it at the end of the show. So there you go. There's the show outlook. Coulter, how you doing, man? Solid weekend for you? Everything good?
Yep, good.
We spent the day together yesterday. We were out at the Ranch Club, had a very nice time at the winter break out there. I went skiing on Saturday. Broke my daughter's binding. I don't say I broke it. I mean, it broke while we were I was attempting to help her ski down the top from the top of Snowball, and had to do the old put her on the shoulders deal because we got no functional ski, so I carry her all the way down. Now, you want to work out, Coulter? Now, I don't claim to be in the best shape of mine or anybody else's life, but I'll tell you what, I got a lot closer to it in about 30 minutes trying to carry a 50-pound sack of bag of bones on my shoulders down Spartan, man. It was a heck of a deal on Saturday for me. Had to get a piece at the bottom of that to reward myself.
You always have to.
Got to. Anyway, solid weekend with, of course, the end of the road for my Green Bay Packers. We'll get into that more at the top of the hour. But Coulter, on Saturday, the Grizzlies playing at home against Idaho, 67-63. They win. Jared Samuelson, career high, 23 points in the win, was outstanding, especially early in this game. Tell you what, man, he is proving to be a real, honest-to-goodness three-point threat. And that is now officially the scout on Jared Samuelson, among other things. That is such a difficult thing for defenses to try and deal with when the big, the big guy, the forward, the post player, is stepping out and not just attempting, but hitting multiple threes in a game. And again, 23 points. Syed Pridgett, again, outstanding, 17 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists in this basketball game. So he was phenomenal as well. I know we got a bunch of sound from this game, which we'll get into, but you were at the game. I was not there. I watched the game, though, in full. And it was back and forth. There were some points where it looked like Montana might stretch this thing back out. They were never able to. And I'll tell you what, the Idaho Vandals, 1-5 in Big Sky Conference play. Their 5 losses, add them all up, grand total, 13 points what they've lost by in 5 L's. I mean, that's unheard of. This 4-point loss was their biggest defeat in terms of margin in the Big Sky Conference play. It's just completely unbelievable. And I'll tell you what, they're going to be a team that's going to end up with not a very good record, very likely, and they're going to probably be in the lower third of the seeds when it's all said and done. I think they are going to get some wins here through the second half of conference play that Idaho Vandals. But they're going to be a team that's going to show up, and I think they're going to win a game, and they could win two at the Big Sky Conference tournament because they are actually better than you think that they are. And not to say that you take them quote-unquote lightly or whatever, but they're a really dangerous team that is so close to being – I mean, it could be 5-1 almost with the flip of a couple of coins. It's unreal. And yet, at some point, not being able to break through in those close games really does wear on a team. But give Montana credit, they have been much better the last month, and certainly since conference play began, at winning close basketball games. They won another one.
I mean, in terms of Idaho, they got 6 junior college transfers and then 3 other transfers. So they had 9 players that are new to the program, or at least new to the rotation. I'm not actually sure if the Oregon State kid, the Jack Wilson kid, he's a true 7-footer. He's probably the tallest guy in the league this year. I'm not sure if he was there last year and he sat out, or, I mean, he must have because he's playing right now.